Hey there, kaiju enthusiasts. Welcome back to our deep dive into the colossal world of Godzilla, the king of the monsters. Today, we're going beyond the surface to explore the intricate history, evolution, and cultural impact of this towering titan. From his origins rooted in post-war anxieties to his modern-day interpretations, Godzilla isn't just a gigantic lizard wreaking havoc. He's a reflection of societal fears, technological advancements, and environmental concerns. So, whether you're a longtime fan or a newcomer eager to learn more, stick around as we dissect the nuclear behemoth that has captivated audiences for nearly 7 decades. Prepare yourselves for an in-depth analysis filled with fascinating facts, behind-the-scenes insights, and a comprehensive look at how Godzilla has not only shaped the kaiju genre, but has also left an indelible mark on global pop culture. From suitmation techniques pioneered in the 1950s to cutting-edge CGI used in contemporary films, we'll cover it all. So grab your Geiger counters and let's step into the radioactive realm of Godzilla. The origins of Godzilla. To truly understand Godzilla, we must first delve into the historical context of post-war Japan. The original 1954 film was a direct response to the devastating effects of nuclear warfare experienced firsthand by Japan during World War II. The bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945 left an indelible scar on the nation's psyche. Moreover, the 1954 incident involving the Japanese fishing vessel Lucky Dragon No. 5, which was contaminated by fallout from a U.S. hydrogen bomb test at Bikini Atoll, reignited fears of nuclear radiation. This backdrop of nuclear anxiety provided fertile ground for a creature that embodied the destructive power and uncontrollable nature of nuclear weaponry. Enter Toho Studios, seeking to produce a film that could encapsulate these fears while also showcasing Japan's burgeoning film industry. Inspired by the popularity of American monster films like The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, 1953, producer Tomoyuki Tanaka envisioned a creature that would symbolize the horrors of nuclear destruction. Collaborating with director Ishiro Honda, special effects pioneer Eiji Tsuburaya, and composer Akira Ifukube, they birthed Gojira, a portmanteau of Gorira, gorilla, and Kujira, whale, to represent a colossal force of nature awakened and mutated by nuclear testing. The creature's iconic roar, towering stature of 50 meters, and devastating atomic breath were all meticulously crafted to leave a lasting impact on audiences. The original 1954 film. The 1954 Gojira film is not just a monster movie, it's a profound allegory for the destruction wrought by nuclear weapons. Directed by Ishiro Honda, the film portrays Godzilla as a tragic figure, a consequence of man's tampering with nature. The narrative follows the devastation of Tokyo as Godzilla lays waste to the city, impervious to conventional weaponry. The film's dark tone, stark black and white cinematography, and haunting score by Akira Ifukube contribute to its powerful message. Notably, the film includes Dr. Daisuke Serizawa's ethical dilemma over using the oxygen destroyer, a weapon of mass destruction, to stop Godzilla, mirroring the moral complexities surrounding nuclear armament. Gojira was a critical and commercial success in Japan, sparking worldwide interest in the character. In 1956, Gojira was heavily edited and released in the United States as Godzilla, King of the Monsters, with added scenes featuring actor Raymond Burr. This version toned down the anti-nuclear themes, focusing more on the spectacle of the monster's rampage. Despite these changes, Godzilla became an international icon, paving the way for a franchise that would span decades. Showa-era films, 1954 to 1975. The Showa era marked the first wave of Godzilla films, totaling 15 movies from 1954 to 1975. During this period, Godzilla's character underwent significant transformation, from a menacing destroyer to a defender of humanity, and even a friend to children. Films like Mothra vs. Godzilla, 1964, and Destroy All Monsters, 1968, introduced other iconic kaiju, expanding the universe. The tone shifted towards lighter, more fantastical plots, incorporating elements of science fiction and fantasy. Despite budget constraints, the era is celebrated for its creativity and pioneering special effects, predominantly using suitmation techniques developed by Eiji Tsuburaya. Heisei-era films, 1984 to 1995. After a nearly decade-long hiatus, The Heisei era rebooted the franchise with The Return of Godzilla, 1984, serving as a direct sequel to the 1954 original. The Heisei series offered a more cohesive storyline and darker tone, re-establishing Godzilla as an antagonist or anti-hero. Advanced suit designs and animatronics improved the realism of the creature. The era explored complex themes such as biotechnology in Godzilla vs. Biollante, 1989, time travel in Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, 1991, and environmental issues, cementing Godzilla's legacy as a multifaceted character capable of dramatic storytelling. Millennium-era films, 1999 to 2004. The Millennium Era consisted of 6 films, each serving as a standalone story or direct sequel to the 1954 film, allowing for creative reinterpretations of Godzilla's character and origins. Directors experimented with different narratives and styles, such as Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All-Out Attack, 2001, where Godzilla is portrayed as a vengeful spirit. Technological advancements in CGI and practical effects enhanced the spectacle of monster battles. While the era had mixed commercial success, it demonstrated the flexibility of the Godzilla franchise in adapting to modern cinematic trends. Reiwa era and beyond, 2016-present. The Reiwa era began with Shin Godzilla, 2016, directed by Hideaki Anno and Shinji Higuchi. This film reimagined Godzilla as an ever-evolving creature, serving as a satirical critique of government bureaucracy in the face of disaster, a reflection on the 2011 Tohoku earthquake and Fukushima nuclear accident. Shin Godzilla was a critical and box office success, winning multiple Japanese Academy Awards. Toho also ventured into animation with the Godzilla Earth trilogy, 2017 to 2018, exploring futuristic and philosophical themes. The Reiwa era showcases a continued evolution of Godzilla, both in narrative complexity and technological execution. Godzilla's design and evolution. Godzilla's design has undergone numerous modifications over the decades, reflecting both technological advancements and thematic shifts. Initially, the suit was bulky, weighing around 100 kilograms, limiting the actor's movement. The original design featured keloid scars to symbolize the effects of radiation. As films progressed, Godzilla's appearance became more streamlined. During the Showa era, his eyes were enlarged and expressions softened to appeal to younger audiences. The Heisei era reintroduced a more muscular build, sharper dorsal fins, and a fierce visage, emphasizing his destructive nature. In Shin Godzilla, the creature exhibits multiple forms, evolving grotesquely with each metamorphosis, a physical manifestation of unchecked mutation. The integration of animatronics, motion capture, and CGI in later films allowed for more intricate and lifelike movements, enhancing the creature's presence on screen. Godzilla's powers have been a focal point of his character, with the iconic atomic breath being his signature weapon. Originating as a metaphor for nuclear radiation, the atomic breath has been depicted with varying intensities and colors. In Shin Godzilla, it evolves from a smoke-like emission to a concentrated laser beam capable of slicing through skyscrapers. Godzilla's durability is another key aspect. His near invulnerability to conventional weaponry symbolizes the futility of human military might against nature's wrath. Over time, Godzilla has displayed additional abilities such as regenerative healing, a nuclear pulse, and even magnetic properties in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, 1974. These evolving powers not only serve narrative purposes, but also reflect the escalation of threats within the films, requiring ever more formidable capabilities to confront new adversaries. Cultural impact and symbolism. Godzilla's genesis as an embodiment of nuclear devastation is perhaps his most profound symbolic role. The creature's destructive rampages mirror the catastrophic aftermath of atomic bombings, serving as a stark reminder of the horrors of nuclear warfare. The original film's sobering tone and scenes of ruined cities, displaced citizens, and radiation sickness directly reference the experiences of Hiroshima and Nagasaki survivors. This metaphor extends to critiques of nuclear testing, as Godzilla is often awakened or mutated by such activities. The recurring theme underscores a cautionary tale about humanity's hubris in wielding destructive technologies beyond our control. Beyond nuclear allegory, Godzilla has come to represent broader environmental concerns. Films like Godzilla vs. Hedorah, 1971, tackle pollution head-on, featuring an opponent born from industrial waste. Godzilla vs. Biollante, 1989, explores genetic engineering and its unintended consequences. These narratives position Godzilla as both a destroyer and a force attempting to restore balance, highlighting the delicate relationship between humans and the environment. The creature's wrath often serves as a natural countermeasure to ecological transgressions, emphasizing the idea that nature, when disrupted, can retaliate with overwhelming force. Godzilla's impact extends far beyond Japanese cinema, permeating global pop culture across various media. The character has appeared in video games, comic books, and television series. Godzilla's influence is evident in works like Pacific Rim, 2013, which pays homage to the kaiju genre. Musicians have referenced Godzilla in songs, such as Blue Oyster Cult's 1977 hit, Godzilla. The creature has been parodied in shows like The Simpsons and South Park, indicating its ubiquitous recognition. Additionally, Godzilla has been inducted into the Hollywood Walk of Fame, a testament to its enduring legacy. The character's cross-cultural appeal lies in its adaptability and the universal themes it embodies: destruction, resilience, and the consequences of human actions. Notable battles and enemies. King Ghidorah, a three-headed golden dragon introduced in Ghidorah, the Three-Headed Monster, 1964, is arguably Godzilla's most formidable foe. Originating from space, Ghidorah represents an external existential threat. The creature's gravity beams and ability to fly make it a challenging adversary. Their battles often require Godzilla to form uneasy alliances with other kaiju, highlighting themes of unity against common threats. Ghidorah's appearances in films like Godzilla, King of the Monsters, 2019, reinforce its status as a classic villain in the Godzilla mythos. Mothra, first appearing in her own film in 1961 before joining the Godzilla franchise, is portrayed as a guardian deity with a larval and imago adult form. Unlike other kaiju, Mothra often serves as an ally to humanity and opposes Godzilla when he poses a threat. Their dynamic is complex, ranging from adversaries to allies. Mothra's abilities include silk spray, antenna beams, and the power of rebirth. The creature introduces mystical elements to the series, often accompanied by the Shobijin, twin fairies who communicate her will. Mechagodzilla debuted in Godzilla, 1974, as a robotic doppelganger created by aliens to conquer Earth. Equipped with an array of weapons, laser beams, missiles, and force fields, Mechagodzilla presents a technological counterpoint to Godzilla's natural might. The mechanical titan has been reimagined multiple times, including as a human-made weapon in later films, reflecting themes of technological advancement and militarization. Their clashes delve into the dichotomy between organic life and synthetic constructs, raising questions about humanity's reliance on technology for domination or defense. Godzilla in Western media. Godzilla's venture into Western cinema began with the heavily edited 1956 release, but took a significant turn with the 1998 Godzilla directed by Roland Emmerich. This adaptation reimagined Godzilla as a mutated iguana, diverging considerably from the original's design and thematic essence. While commercially successful, it received criticism from fans and critics for its departure from the source material. The film sparked debate over cultural interpretation and fidelity in adaptations. Despite its shortcomings, it introduced Godzilla to a new generation and led to an animated series that expanded on its concept. Revitalizing Godzilla's presence in the West, Legendary Pictures launched the MonsterVerse with Godzilla, 2014. Directed by Gareth Edwards, the film restored many classic elements, depicting Godzilla as a balancing force of nature. This shared cinematic universe includes Kong Skull Island, 2017, Godzilla King of the Monsters, 2019, and Godzilla vs. Kong, 2021, integrating multiple kaiju in interconnected narratives. The MonsterVerse has been praised for its visual spectacle, adherence to kaiju lore, and revitalization of giant monster films in Hollywood, bridging Eastern and Western cinematic traditions. Legacy and future of Godzilla. The future of Godzilla looks promising with ongoing developments in both Japan and the West. Toho has announced plans for new films that will expand the Godzilla universe, potentially exploring uncharted storylines and modern themes. On the Western front, the MonsterVerse continues to evolve, with Godzilla vs. Kong 2021 opening doors for sequels and spin-offs like Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire announced. Projects may delve deeper into the histories of other kaiju or explore new crossovers. Advancements in CGI and motion capture technology will undoubtedly enhance the portrayal of these titanic creatures, offering audiences unprecedented cinematic experiences. Godzilla's enduring appeal lies in his adaptability and the timeless nature of the themes he represents. As a character, he encapsulates fears of nuclear annihilation, environmental disasters, and the unintended consequences of human ambition. His ability to evolve with societal concerns ensures his relevance across generations. Moreover, the spectacle of colossal creatures battling resonates with fundamental human fascinations with the extraordinary. Godzilla serves as both a cautionary figure and an emblem of resilience, solidifying his place in the pantheon of iconic fictional characters. As we wrap up our exploration of Godzilla's monumental legacy, it's clear that the King of the Monsters is much more than cinematic entertainment. He's a mirror reflecting humanity's greatest fears and challenges, from the specter of nuclear war to the fragility of our environment. Over nearly 7 decades, Godzilla has transcended cultural boundaries, evolving from a metaphor for destruction into a multifaceted icon symbolizing both devastation and hope. For those well-versed in the field, Godzilla offers a rich tapestry of narrative and thematic complexity. His films provide a lens through which we can examine historical contexts, technological advancements in filmmaking, and shifts in societal values. The character's perpetual reinvention ensures that there's always more to analyze, discuss, and appreciate. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the world of Godzilla. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more in-depth analyses of your favorite kaiju and beyond. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What's your favorite Godzilla era or film, and why? Until next time, keep embracing the extraordinary.